Welcome back to another lore video. Today we are going to be taking a dive into the story of Boba Fett just in time for the Book of Boba Fett coming out on December 29th on Disney+. As always, the information for this video was founded on wikipedia.com. I will leave a link to the Boba Fett article as there is much more information on there, and this is just a rundown of his basic story. Everything we touch upon here is canon as well. We will not be talking about legends. Anyways, let's get into it and talk about Boba Fett. Boba Fett was a human male bounty hunter whose career spanned decades, from the fall of the Galactic Republic to the end of the rule of the Galactic Empire, culminating in his ascension to Crime Lord of Tatooine during the era of the New Republic. Originally codenamed Alpha, he was an unaltered clone of the famed Mandalorian bounty hunter Jango Fett. Boba emulated his father and genetic donor by wearing a customized suit of Mandalorian armor. His personalized starship was the Slave One, a Firespray 31 class patrol and attack craft that once belonged to Jango. Trained in combat and martial skills from a young age, Fett was one of the most feared bounty hunters in the galaxy during the reign of Emperor Palpatine. He became a legend over the course of his career, which included contracts for both the Empire and the extensive criminal underworld. Boba was created on the planet Kamino as a result of an arrangement between the Sith Lord Darth Tyrannus and Jango Fett, a Mandalorian foundling who served as the template of the Grand Army of the Republic. Unlike the clone troopers grown from Jango's DNA, Jango regarded Boba as his son. During the last days of the Separatist crisis, Boba and Jango retreated to Geonosis, where the latter was killed in battle by Jedi Master Mace Windu. Orphaned by Jango's death, Boba sought vengeance by attempting to assassinate Windu, although his plan proved unsuccessful. After serving time in prison on Coruscant, Fett took up his late father's profession as a bounty hunter, working alongside other mercenaries such as Bossk, Dengar, and Asajj Ventress. In the aftermath of the Clone Wars, Fett continued to make a name for himself while working for the hot gangster Jabba, as well as the Sith Lord Darth Vader. During the Galactic Civil War, Fett transported Captain Han Solo from Bespin to Jabba's palace on Tatooine. Later, Fett stopped on the moon of Nar Shaddaa in order to make sure Solo would survive his time in Carbonite. But he lost Solo while he was away as part of the return of the Crimson Dawn, kicking off a war between bounty hunters for Solo. Ultimately, Fett regained Solo and delivered him to Jabba. He tried to prevent Solo's rescue by the Alliance to restore the Republic, only to fall into the Great Pit of Carkoon when Solo accidentally slammed a pole into Fett's jetpack. Although Fett survived his ordeal with the man-eating Sarlacc, his armor was sold to Cobb Vanth by Jawa scavengers. He eventually regained it by tracking down and confronting the Mandalorian warrior Din Djarin on Tython, who took Fett's armor from Vanth. After helping Djarin to rescue the foundling Grogu from the clutches of Moff Gideon, Fett returned to Tatooine where he killed Bib Fortuna and claimed the late Jabba's throne with Fennec Shand by his side. And that is the recap of Boba Fett's story just in time for the Book of Boba Fett. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like as that would help me out a lot. And if you would like to see a specific character in this series, comment them down below and I'll be sure to make a video on them. As for now, I hope you enjoyed the Book of Boba Fett, and I'll be watching it and maybe making reviews every single week. Anyways, that's all from me. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see videos like this every single Friday, and I'll see you next week.